Welcome back in, everyone, to a beautifully sunny afternoon in San Diego, California. The perfect scene for today's round of 32 Girls 18s action at the 2025 USTA Billie Jean King National Championships event. Alex Gruskin here. Of course, if our first match of the day was any prelude to what we'll see here in battle number 2, we know we'll have a good one on our hands, and certainly one of the favorites entering this week's action in San Diego. It's number 3 seed Monica Ekstrand. Of course, she made a final of the 100K ITF Pro Circuit event in Cary earlier this summer. Got a win over college number 1 Mary Stoyana, knocked out in the final, of course, by Dasha Vidmanova. It's a future Georgia Bulldog. Her opponent today, 17th seeded Eva Rodriguez. Bunch of round of 16 spots already secured in our action throughout the course of the day at the Barnes Tennis Center. We'll update you on all of it throughout the course of this battle, but looks like on the far side it will be the 3rd seeded Ekstrand to serve first. We're ready to rock and roll. Let's roll the balls out. I can say those 4 magic words. Folks at home, let's play some tennis. Yeah, that's, a thunderous start from Eva Rodriguez. One of the most loaded fields we've had in terms of talent in San Diego, I would argue, in the 2020s. Of course, top seed Akasha Irobo through with a straight set win earlier today, as was 6th-seeded Victoria Osigwe, 5th-seeded Alexis Nguyen. In fact, between those 2 seeds, they dropped a combined 2 games in their victories earlier today. Sails on Ekstrand, the early love 30 lead for Rodriguez. Of course, Monica Ekstrand, number 3 overall seed. That's courtesy of her current 355 pro ranking. Again, 355th ranked player in the world. Ekstrand, the Stanford commit, according to Tennis Recruiting, number 3 in her class. Big serve gets her out of the jam there. Of course, her opponent, Eva Rodriguez, rising senior, future Georgia Bulldog out of Gainesville, Georgia. Ekstrand out of Delray Beach, Florida. You have to assume these two have faced off against one another once or twice in their past. Ugh, come on. No, that's why she's the 3 seed, and of course I got the chance to call Akasha Irobo the top seed yesterday. Gotta have this sort of weapon if you want to compete in this year's field. Well, maybe not if you want to compete, but if you want to compete for the title amongst this year's field. From love 30 to 30, all we go. All right. How's that for a response? An aggressive Ava Rodriguez. Show you that one more time. Great shape on the forehand cross to open up the court, and then again drives through the inside out. She's got an early break point chance. We're off and rolling. It's an opening break of serve. One love Rodriguez leads. Appreciate all of you joining us. A reminder of the stakes here in the girls 18 singles competition. If you're going to associate Billie Jean King's name with an event, you better have some high stakes, certainly. That is the case at this year and every year's Billie Jean King National Championship event. U.S. Open main draw wild card for the girls 18 singles and doubles champions. Of course, you reach the finals, you get the opportunity to compete at the pro level in New York. You'll get a qualifying wild card. Top 5 finishers all going to have a spot at the junior championships. Girls 16's winner, of course, going to have the opportunity to compete in New York as well in the girls singles event. Plenty of these participants in the 18s field via their junior rankings are going to have the opportunity to compete in New York. Here's Ava Rodriguez, the rising senior. One love, she leads opening set. Of course, all sorts of nerves associated with this event, the premier event on the U.S. Junior calendar. It's the one you train for all season long. The one you hope to peak for. Can you imagine for Ekstrand coming off of the results she's had at the pro circuit, the expectations she has for herself? She expects to be a part of championship weekend. How do you deal with those pressures against a freer swinging Ava Rodriguez? On the other side for Rodriguez, it's great in theory, right? You get to swing freely. You're the challenger here today, but again, then you got to deal with the actual pressure, the pace, the relentlessness of the number 3 seed. It's a different ball game. Once you roll the balls out, the match starts. Sure. No, she leaks a little wide again. It's a better pattern for Ekstrand. Still, Ava Rodriguez is hanging tough. She's got the depth. She's got the answers early. 8-point chance to consolidate for 2-love. And it's a hold for Rodriguez. 2-love out in front early. One of our 17 seeds here in the draw. And remember, everyone's seeded 17 through 32, all just 17 seeds scattered accordingly. That's better. Straight set win for Ava Rodriguez, 2-1 over Alexandra Wolf for Ekstrand. She was pushed. Needed 3 sets, 7-5, 4-6, 6-4. She escaped against 33 seed Claire On. Those matches played at University of San Diego's courts yesterday, so different venue. Thrusted on to center court each of these players here today. Love to hear the passion on the outer courts. Battles everywhere, whether it's, again, the final round of 16 battles for the girls' 16s main draw, round of 32 play, scattered across the ground for the girls' 18s. Yeah, that'll work. I feel like if that first serve's landing again, she'll be firing here today. You see the tape on the right shoulder. Again, plenty of action for Monica Ekstrand this season. It's been primarily on the pro circuit. She's played 43 matches there, 30-13 overall. Titles for her this season, 35Ks in Jackson, Mississippi, Boca Raton, Florida. Again, some really impressive wins for her. Mary Stoyana, Cadence Brace. a ton of rhythm yet for the number 3 seeds. Too many unforced errors early. I'm sure she would be the first to admit that. On the scoreboard she goes. Monica Ekstrand, the hold 4-1-2. Still, it's Ava Rodriguez, the rising senior, up the early break, 2-1 opening set. Again, looking through the results we've seen so far here today, just 2 spots left to be up for grabs in the girls' 16s quarterfinals. Matchups already set. Carlota Moreno, the number 1 seed, going to take on Hannah Aralt. Each of them earning straight set victories today. Madeline Clary, the 17 seed, a 3-set win over her fellow 17 seed Kingsley Wolf. She'll take on Brooke Kwan. Kwan, the upset of the day thus far, 6-love, 6-3 over 9-seeded Vanessa Cruz. Also advancing 4th-seeded Paige Wygotsky, a much easier 1-1 victory for her today. How about 33-seed Nicole Davlechina? 3-2, she knocks out 17-seeded Whitney Burke. Still 2 round of 16 battles out on court. Meanwhile, again, advancing in the girls' 18s draw. Some drama required for 7th-seeded Alyssa Ahn. Nevertheless, she is through 6-3 in the 3rd. She knocks out Sophie Sue. Set up a date with Joanna Kennedy. How about rising sophomore for UNC, Alanis Hamilton, a 17 seed in this event. Sets up a scintillating round of 16 battle with top seed Akasha Urobo. Hamilton 7-5 in the 3rd. She knocks off 33-seed Kayla Chung. An 0-0 win for 5th-seeded Alexis Nguyen. That's one that certainly caught my eye, but a lot of good results. A bunch of fun matches still out there. Obviously, we're focused on this one. Here's Ava Rodriguez, the Georgia commit, the rising senior, holding on to that first set lead, 2-1 opening set. Apologies, wanted to go back, check a replay, see if that first backhand line landed good. I believe it did, so 15-all here. I think she yanked that one a little wide. Breakpoint chance right back for Ekstrand. She's got 2 of them. Yeah, no doubt about that. That'll work. That's how you fight off a first break point. Starting to really swing out on that forehand. Ekstrand grabs the break back for 2-all. Yeah, that's the pace you expect from the 18-year-old. Sort of weapons that, again, have allowed her to capture 2 Pro Circuit titles already, reach the finals of 100K, one of the highest levels you have before you hit the WTA Tour. Bold shot selection on the approach, but when you follow it up with a volley like that, it'll work. Like the change of pace kick serve there, set up the backhand line, just look at the response from Rodriguez. 2 breakpoint chances to put herself right back out in front. Yeah, must have just found the back of the line. A great response to fight off break point number 1. There it is. What a backhand cross, starting to swing more aggressively on that front foot. It's a break for Rodriguez. She's back out in front. 17 overall seed in this event. One of our 17 seeds, I should say. 3-2 stays out in front. Of course, you look at the graph of past champions, as I've alluded to throughout the course of our coverage. 3 of our last 5 champions already career highs inside the WTA Top 100 singles rankings. Eva Jovic can skip the event this year. She's getting to the U.S. Open on her own ranking. Plenty of pro success for her already. Claire Gunaway, at a minimum, going to get into U.S. Open quali. She's in the top 250. Kruger's going to be seated at this year's U.S. Open. Katie Valiant's just outside the top 100 right now, but of course has been in it for much of the last 3 seasons. Of course, 2022 champion Elena Yu killing it. About to start her junior season at Duke. Plenty of success for the past doubles champions as well. Faki Center making the NCAA doubles final this past fall. It's a prestigious list of champions. Of course, you can include Capriati, Davenport, Tracy Austin, so many others on that list. It's going to emerge as this year's champion. It's as fun of a field as we have had in some time. Right now, one of the lead contenders in that field, Monica Ekstrand, down once again in early break, 3-2 opening set. Right back comes the number 3 seed. It's another one that sails along that line drive pace. Just, it's a little hit or miss early. Oh. What a sequence of forehands off the racket of Monica Ekstrand. First of all, the defense out of the corner. Absolutely exceptional. Thought that one might be good enough. No, fine. Here's a better inside-out angle. Sets up 2 breakpoint chances right back for the number 3 seed. Misses it a little long, so it is a break right back, and here we go, 3-all. I don't want to say on serve because we've seen 4 breaks of serve thus far, but all level. Here in the opening set, Alex Gruskin here. Appreciate all of you who are joining us. It's the premier junior event on the American tennis calendar. You're not going to find more talent accumulated in one location all season long. Thank you to our friends at the Barnes Tennis Center for allowing us the opportunity to shine the spotlight on it. Here's Ekstrand. Serving 3-all opening set. Can she find a hold? Find her first lead of the set. Yeah, that's the firepower. You know, everyone at Stanford is very excited for her career to get rocking and rolling. Well, did everything right but the volley. Credit to Rodriguez in extending things. Now, what Rodriguez can find to make life easy for herself, that's the question. It's a very similar matchup to what we saw earlier today on our stream. Of course, in that one, it was 11th seeded Christasha McNeil, the 3-set win over Anita 2. A few too many errors in set number 1, but the weapons advantage was always clear for the number 11 seed, and ultimately those weapons prevailed. little interesting, right? She missed that one. Believe she did. We play on from 40, love to deuce. Fascinating how that happens, right? Take your eye off the ball for a second. A few loose errors. It's all it takes. No. She overcooked it. Unbelievable. And it's a credit to Rodriguez just asking a question. All of a sudden, 40 love up becomes break point down for the third-seeded Ekstrand. Nice response. Dare I say a veteran's response, the veteran's guile there. Back to deuce we go. It's great depth. Depth into the backhand wing for Eva Rodriguez. That seems to be the pathway here today. My apologies on that replay, but here we go. Another breakpoint chance coming up. Oh, another ace to fight off breakpoint. Come on. Little let cord luck certainly going the way of the number 3 seed here. Now she's got another game point chance. Can she get out of this 3-all service game? Indeed she can. The +1 forehand connected. First lead of the set for third-seeded Monica Ekstrand. Finds some rhythm. It got a little tricky for her, but finds some rhythm in the end. Finds the hold. Out in front she goes. 4-3 opening set. Alex Gruskin here. Sincerely appreciate all of you joining us again. It's the sort of event that has always deserved this sort of spotlight. Think about all the great juniors who have come through over the years. I think one that particularly sticks out to me, it was the prime of my following everything happening at the junior levels, that 2014-15 class. Cece Bellis, Sophia Kennan, Tornado Black, Louisa Chirico, all these players who went on to have immediate high-level successes, whether it be the highest levels at the junior events, the highest levels of the Pro Tour. Cece Bellis winning this event, then finding wins at the subsequent U.S. Open. Obviously, Kennan's gone on to win a slam title. Feels like that run in particular, I would argue this is maybe the strongest class we've had since. And we're missing Eva Jovic, who could be playing this event. A lot of top contenders, including the two on our court here. Now it's time for the rising senior, the Georgia commit, Eva Rodriguez. What can she do to reassert herself in this one? Eva Rodriguez can play. Make no mistake. Yeah, there have been a few Ekstrand errors early, but it's because of the pressure she has been under from the start. The length of those Ekstrand ground strokes, though, the depth, the drive. Doesn't take long to get it. What the best version of her may look like moving forward. There is pace there to work with. Again, a little court luck. All right, Rodriguez is owed 2. Making a mental note for myself. In the meantime, it is break point chances here for Ekstrand. Tell you what, the pace she hits with, again, you get why that bounce continues, that ball moves forward, but little court luck. It's good, clean living, as my coach used to say. Back to deuce we go again. Rodriguez finds a response. Moxie. I love it. Oh, had a lot of time to think about it. Ekstrand, though, sends the return just long. It is a game point chance now for Eva Rodriguez. It's a fun one. You knew it would be. That's why we wanted to make it our featured match. A very fun first set. Approaching the hour mark here in our round of 32 battle. Now overcooks it. Rodriguez doing what she needs. It's the most important junior event on the calendar. You're going to feel some nerves. It is crunch time, the most important game pretty clearly of the set. Who can grab the momentum? With it may come this opening set. Back to deuce we go. Both players multiple game point chances now in this one. Yeah, that's just undeniable power. I don't know what you do. That's what makes her a little different from everyone else in the field. If that ball wasn't good enough, you try tracking that sort of shot down. Again, that's what top 400 tennis in the world looks like. Maybe even better than that. So there ultimately is the break for the third-seeded Monica Ekstrand. Again, needed 3 sets yesterday, so she is more than accustomed to being pushed here this week in San Diego, but ultimately finds her way to the break, and with it she will serve for the opening set. No, backhand sails. Love to hear the support group in the background, the passion. It's what makes following any level of this sport so great. Look at this, right back she comes to love 30, and pace into that backhand wing seems to be the recipe for her thus far. Breakpoint chances right back from Rodriguez, just disciplined hitting. First one fought off. We saw her come up with a couple of aces right in that last 3 all-service game. What can she come up with here? I don't hate the big cut. That's why you build yourself the love 40 lead, but 2 break point chances come and go. She fights off all 3 break points. Talk about the swings in this set for both players. 40 loves, love 40s. Plenty of leads have come and go. Come and gone, excuse me. What a turnaround. And now all of a sudden, set point for third-seeded Monica Ekstrand. Can't say she didn't earn it. From love 40 down in her 5-3 service game and down a break for most of the set, Monica Ekstrand comes firing back. (6-3), the number 3 seed grabs the opening set. It's just relentless pace, relentless pace. Off the racket of the 18-year-old, current world number 355. Alex Gruskin here. It has been moving day, day 4, hump day, at these 2025 USTA Billie Jean King Girls 16s and 18s National Championships. Yilin Chen, the 17 seed, 6'4", 166'2". She survives to advance to the girls 16s quarterfinals. Just one spot left up for grabs. 17th seeded Molly Widlansky, unseeded Kiana Smith, still out on court right now. Battle continuing to unfold. Meanwhile, you look at the rest of our round of 32 results here in the girls 18s draw. What do I have new for you? Still a bunch of matchups still out on court. 33-seeded Chukwumalaye Clark through to the round of 16. She awaits the winner of this one. She earns a 3-3 victory. Most impressive wins on the day. How about 17-seeded Lena Friedman, 3-3 over 12-seeded Thea Froden. Alyssa Ahn, Alanis Hamilton, Joanna Kennedy, all 3-set winners, as was the match we had earlier, 11th-seeded Christasha McNeil, the 3-set win over Anita 2. A lot of really good battles out there. As we get ready to start set number 2, if you're Eva Rodriguez, you can't be deterred. You had a game point serving at 3-4. You had 3 break points returning at 3-5. You are in this match. The rising senior, the University of Georgia commit. She'll serve first here in set number 2. What can she do to steady the ship? Well, we're painting lines early. It's a really well-played point from Eva Rodriguez. Problem is the level has to be that good. Couple of lines certainly hit there from Ekstrand. So fluid in those corners and can sustain that pace. Cannot afford to get broken here. Just, I think, for the sake of momentum, the sake of belief. I feel like you had so many opportunities missed in that opening set. Don't want to hand an opportunity to Ekstrand right away. All right. Here it is, a breakpoint chance coming up in the opening game of set number 2 for Monica Ekstrand. Just, she's on it. I think that forehand line found the outside of the line. Breakpoint fought off. Or is that the game? And did that ball miss wide from Ekstrand? We'll find out here. It was indeed the game. Hand up. So that Ekstrand forehand missed wide, which it was close enough it very well could have. And just like that, Eva Rodriguez gets a much-needed hold. One love, second set. Alex Gruskin, again, appreciate all of you sticking with us. If necessary, of course, we'll have coverage of the full third. That serve can just be such a neutralizer of any momentum you feel like you've built. We saw her hit a couple of aces to fight off break points in set number 1. Oh, big cut there from Eva Rodriguez. I love the swing. She has certainly playing a little bigger here to start set number 2. I don't mind it in the slightest, but game point chance coming up now for Ekstrand. Back to deuce we go. Big cut into the net. Forehand sails. It's another break point chance for Rodriguez. What can she find here? Had the lead for majority of set number 1, but was just unable to close things out, capitalize on her opportunities at the end. One of those swing service games, right? You feel like may dictate the outcome of set number 2. Hour 15 minutes into this one. Again, we've played just 10 games of tennis. Big first serve from Ekstrand, fights off another break point. Every big serve, unfortunately, though, the double fault comes. So, all right. It's a big break point chance here for Rodriguez. Back out in front by a break as the serve gets away from Monica Ekstrand. Just back-to-back double faults, the pressure of the moment. Did everything else right. Yeah, another big serve, big target. Forehand just getting away from Ekstrand there. Can she rein things in here? Now let this second set get away from her too quickly. Come on now, it's Rodriguez setting the tempo. Confident cuts. Finding forehand, swinging freely. Game point chances for 3-love. Big swing. And just like that, the rising senior Eva Rodriguez does indeed grab the momentum, and with it, a 3-love second set lead. Again, one of our final matches here of the girls 18's round of 32. Looking at the latest results to come in. Three-set win for Maya Iyengar. Iyengar knocking out 10th-seeded Kate Fakih, 6-1, 6-7, 6-2. A big victory for the 17 seed. Certainly an upset felt in the draw. Top half round of 16 battles now officially set. It'll be Arobo versus Hamilton, On versus Kennedy, Wong versus McNeil, Nguyen versus Friedman. Looking forward to all of those battles tomorrow at the Barnes Tennis Center. Of course, girls 16 quarterfinals now officially set. It'll be Carlota Moreno versus Hannah Eiralt, Madeline Cleary versus Brooke Kwan, Kiana Smith earning the upset win. She'll take on 4th-seeded Paige Wygotsky. 17th-seeded Elin Chen taking on 33rd-seeded Nicole Davelchina. So, all right, quarterfinals set. All those matchups, 12:30 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow. We'll try to grab one of them for you. In the meantime, we focus back in. Momentum for the rising senior, Eva Rodriguez. What can she do to capitalize? She had a lead for a lot of set number one. Can she keep her foot on the gas pedal here? Yeah, just all those easy +1 balls. They've gone away. It's credit to Rodriguez, the depth on the return of serve. She may just run away with this second set. Had to have that point. Otherwise, you might as well just give this set away. Maybe, just maybe, the easy put away there will help her steady the ship. There it is. The big first serve gets her an easy point. Can she work herself into a hold here? Work her way into this second set. There it is. That's the +1 forehand we were promised. Certainly that's Ekstrand when she's firing on all cylinders. Game point chance to get on the board here in set number 2. Had to have it. She grabs it. The hold 4-1-3 on the board here in set number 2. And she's had plenty of opportunities here in the second set. So far from finished this one, as again, over an hour and a half into this. Still far too close to call. It's great pace. And that willingness to be the aggressor. That's been the difference. It's just easy depth. Nothing too complicated. Driving the backhand so well, Rodriguez. No, we saw her make that a couple of times in set number 1, so certainly not an outrageous attempt there from Ekstrand, but Rodriguez will take it, and with it, 3 game point chances coming up. That's the pattern she wants to play. The forehands cross, setting up everything else. Never say never. Never say never. And it's a hold 4-4-1. So Ava Rodriguez, she's staying out in front. And with every game, the possibility of an upset becomes that much more real. The rising senior out of Gainesville, Georgia. 4-1 second set lead. Alex Gruskin here. Quarterfinals again set in the girls' 16 singles draw. Round of 16 still filing out for the girls of 18s. Latest winner to emerge, 33rd seeded Avery Nguyen, 6-4, 6-3 win for her over a fellow 33 seed, Arianina Abalos. Most notable scorelines today. How about 6th-seeded Victoria Osigwe, of course, younger sister of the 2018 singles champion Whitney. Osigwe, a 1-1 victory earlier today. Alexis Nguyen, 0-0 in her victory over Nancy Lee. Tianmei Wang, the 2-2 win earlier today over Kaya Mo. Impressive day for some of our top seeds. Of course, tomorrow's round of 16, I believe, scheduled for 1 p.m. Eastern time starts across the board. So certainly our broadcast will begin then with one of those matches. In the meantime, what do we have here? Right now, Eva Rodriguez making a serious second set push. Up a break 4-1, but still just a single break. Ugh. Firing. I mean, who's on the front foot? Who's dictating terms of play? I think we both would agree pretty clear right now. Those terms being dictated by Eva Rodriguez. Gotta give one away every so often, right? I'll tell you what, the off-speed pitches, just a few more looks Rodriguez can throw at Ekstrand right now, and yet, again, when those line drives are firing, we know how good Monica Ekstrand can be. Called a de facto set point here. Eva Rodriguez, a chance to break and serve for the set. Again, third-seeded Monica Ekstrand, certainly one of the favorites entering this event. She was pushed to 3 sets in a round of 64 victory. What about here today? No, backhand sails long, to deuce we go. It's another break point chance coming up for Rodriguez. Back to deuce we go. And how often do we see with long, winding service games like these, you fail to break, all of a sudden you feel more pressure in your own service game. That ability to keep your eye on the ball, the lack of focus can leak in. No, that one leaks wide, so another breakpoint chance. Different sort of speed, off speed there from Ekstrand. I like the slice. Buying herself some time. It does feel like it has actually only been Rodriguez who's injected the change of pace. A lot of that time it's because she's been on the stretch, but those forehand slices have dipped low, earned errors, bought herself time. Too good. It's just too good. Has to have this game here, right? So many opportunities for the rising senior Eva Rodriguez to put this break in her back pocket. Create the opportunity to serve for the set. There is the break, and ultimately it will be Eva Rodriguez serving for a second set. No, it's leaking long. And Eva Rodriguez has done everything right. It's just been steady depth, steady pace. A lot of 1-in-1, right? One ball here, one ball there. Just don't let Ekstrand play with her feet set, because when her feet are set, the line drive pace is remarkable. Oh, now she's showing off, serving volley. Come on. That's how you know the rising senior from Georgia is feeling it. Show you that play one more time. Kick wide, serve and volley. It's the oldest play in the books. Two points away from forcing a third. Set points coming. 3 of them. All right, that's one fought off. We've seen crazier things happen still, though. 2 set points, of course, coming up. A rock-solid set of tennis from Rodriguez. Let's go the distance once again on center court. It's what you expect when we reach the business end of an event like this. Eva Rodriguez, who had so many chances in set number 1, she capitalizes in set 2. Going the distance on center court. 10-minute break, of course, offered between sets, as it will be a full third set to decide who advances to tomorrow's round of 16. Eva Rodriguez through to the third. Impetus now on the Stanford commit. The third-seeded Monica Ekstrand to respond. We'll have the full deciding set for you as soon as we hit this break, but we are going to take a moment to reset, refocus. 2 hours on the clock. Still anyone's ball game. Don't go anywhere. One more set, a deciding set, to wrap up our coverage of Day 4. You're watching the 2025 USTA Billie Jean King Girls 16s and 18s National Championships exclusively here on the Cracked Racquets YouTube channel. Welcome back in, everyone. Opening game underway. Deciding set, round of 16 spot on the line. Lead 15 all the count here in our opening service game. Yeah, some serving struggles leaking in that second set for third-seeded Monica Ekstrand. Just everything was off script. Ekstrand, when she's on the front foot, injecting her line drive pace. Such a tricky foe. Again, the incoming Stanford freshman, 355 in the current world rankings. 30-13 on the pro circuit this year. Gets away with a kick serve, second serve there, deep in the box. Has to, you feel like, grab this opening service game just to grab momentum back. It's a close call. Her body was blocking the ball there. I believe it missed wide, given the body language of Ekstrand. A game point chance coming up for the 3 seed to get started here in the decider. Love the proactive footwork. That's a great combination, and it gets the third seed rolling here in the deciding set. Show you that one more time. The proactive footwork on this ball to find that forehand. Inside out, a perfect angle. Sneaks forward, line drive, momentum moving into the court. That's how you want to dial it up if you're the number 3 seed. She grabs the opening game for 1-love. Playing that backhand slice a little bit more now, Ekstrand, forcing Rodriguez to have to generate the spin, generate the pace. Believe that one sailed long on her. It's an interesting tactical wrinkle. We saw glimpses of it. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, she missed it long. Worth noting, second-seeded Julieta Pareja, top junior in the world, junior Wimbledon finalist, a 3-3 winner in the round of 32. She is through to a round of 16 date tomorrow with 33rd-seeded Avery Nguyen. That's sometimes where Ekstrand's gotten into trouble. The harder the ball she hits, the bigger it comes back from Rodriguez. It's why I think the rising senior projects so well moving forward. Good depth. We saw this be a pivotal swing game in set number 2. Rodriguez got off to a fast start, never looked back. What about here? chance coming up for Rodriguez. Just sound hitting once again from the rising senior. Finally gets a left court bounce her way. Rodriguez holds for 1-all in the deciding set. We have ourselves a ball game. Everything will have to be earned. Yeah, she's fired today. That forehand cross. She's dealt with the Ekstrand backhand line so well since that opening set. And just to go back into the open space, force Ekstrand to hit on the run, it really has made the difference. It's another look. How about that? Steps into an inside-in backhand return. Backhand line. Backhand line. Authority with the swinging volley finish. She's playing to win. It's so impressive. She just defends so well. The speed, the fluidity. Imagine when she starts injecting even more pace. Stellar anticipation here from Rodriguez. You know Ekstrand wants to hit that ball inside out. That's her best forehand, and yet there's Rodriguez patiently waiting. It sets up 3 breakpoint chances. No, excuse me. There's the break. Good scorekeeping by me. Hand up. Ava Rodriguez grabs the break lead. 2-1 deciding set. Again, keeping my eye on the draw to see as that round of 16 in the girls 18s fills out. A reminder of what we are playing for. Top 5 finishers. And the girls 18 is going to end up in New York competing in some sort of U.S. Open event. Of course, the winner going to compete in the U.S. Open main draw. Singles finalist into the U.S. Open qualifying. 3rd place, 4th place, 5th place. You'll be participating in the juniors. Top half of the round of 16 set. It'll be Arobo versus Hamilton. On versus Kennedy. Wang versus McNeil. Wynn versus Friedman. A couple of matchups set in the bottom of the draw. Iyengar's going to take on Osigwe. Wynn's taking on Pareja, your latest winner. How about Nicole Wong's 4-4 win over Capucine Joffre? That's a very good victory for the number 8 seed. Still 2 spots left up to grabs. This one's on court. Claire Hill's taking on Janae Preston. That one's on court still as well. Matchup that started 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, nearing the 2.5-hour mark. It is a break lead for the rising senior, the Georgia commit, Ava Rodriguez. She serves 2-1 deciding set. It's a different target. It works. I like that she changed up the spot. Even if Rodriguez anticipated that changeup, make her hit it. Right back comes Ekstrand. A love 30 look. A great response from the number 3 seed. Must have just missed it wide. Just jumping out of that forehand. Smart shot down the center. Force Ekstrand to create the angle, and that's where she's struggling today. From love 30 to 30 all. couple of missed forehand returns Ekstrand will surely want back. 3 straight points for Rodriguez. Game point chance to consolidate. There you hear the first sign of outward emotion. You can imagine things will get intense down the home stretch. Again, you start to feel your back pressed against the wall. Your chances at the wild card slipping away. Pivotal service game here to decide momentum early in our deciding set. Anticipated the inside out. Ekstrand again changing up the targets. Measured aggression sends us back to deuce. Frustrated again. It's the forehand return that's let her down in this game. 3 of them missed on that deuce side. It's just when you start to overthink, it's when those mishits start to trickle in. Another game point chance for Rodriguez. And the big first serve tee. Break, lead consolidated. Rodriguez makes her move. 3-1 deciding set. There it is. And yeah, it was a long return game for Ekstrand. Goes the wrong way, but it's still just a single break. It's still only 3-1 in the set. Just get back in rhythm. Get back to the basics, right? Couple of big forehands will cure all ills. Love the hustle from Rodriguez to even show an attempt to track that volley down, but big hitting from Monica Ekstrand to steady the ship. Would love an easy service game here. Exactly what she was looking for, a hold that love for Monica Ekstrand. Yeah, wasn't able to break Rodriguez, but keeps the deficit narrow. 3-2, Rodriguez still up a break in the deciding set. Of course, our coverage will continue tomorrow. I imagine 1 p.m. Eastern time will kick things off with our coverage of one of these prime time round of 16 battles. And the girls 18 singles draw. Of course, things heating up everywhere. Let's see, did our other final match finish here on the evening? It has not. They are still doing battle. Claire Hill, Janae Preston. If you watched any of Claire Hill's college matches this past year at UNC, that checks out. Number 9 seed likes to get her court time in. Consistent always in asking questions. Of course, again, your top 2 seeds. Akasha Urobo, Julieta Pareja, each through with straight set wins today. One of the big upsets on the day. How about 10th seeded Kate Fakih knocked out the rising UCLA sophomore in 3 sets by Maya Iyengar. Always fun to see who emerges as the breakout star of what is, again, the biggest event on the American Junior calendar. Rodriguez, a moment for her to be that star today. The rising senior, the University of Georgia commit, 3-2 deciding set lead. Ay, ay, ay. Did everything right up until that swinging forehand volley. Yeah, missed it. Trailed on her. So all Rodriguez has done is find answers. Slice, drive, hasn't mattered. Gets right back after it and has stayed so positive, so confident. Another 30 all. There's the weapon. That's the ball. That inside-out forehand. When it's landing, it's special. It's a breakpoint chance for Ekstrand. Continues to take her cuts.
Let's go right here. Come
on. Oh, I mean, that ball must have cleared the net by 3 inches at most. Comfortable cut off the racket of Rodriguez. This one's fun, isn't it?
Let's go.
Discipline. Discipline from Ekstrand. That's the first time we've seen Rodriguez try to bail out of a rally with a drop shot like that, and you just wonder, again, over 2.5 hours in this match. It makes sense. Things get a little trickier. A big save. You feel the stomach drop on a point like that, certainly. Come on now. And you can see everyone sticking around at the Barnes Tennis Center, and why wouldn't you? You got doubles action, singles action, still action across the board. Now we've got applause, we've got a crowd, we've got the environment for a moment like this. The level of play picking up. It is a breakpoint chance for third-seeded Monica Ekstrand to get back on serve here in the decider. Yeah, she missed it. A healthy cut, a frustrated cut. That's really the first one of those, again, we've seen from Rodriguez this match. Shot tolerance from Monica Ekstrand. Not something we've talked about much in relation for her today. It's not that she doesn't have that gear. It's that for the first time she wants to show it off. Back on serve, 3-all. Right back comes Rodriguez, and there's the fist pump. Love to see that. Rising seniors got to find a way to stay positive. Right back. The pendulum swings in this match. Big serve from Ekstrand. That has been her occasional get-out-of-jail-free card. Needs to find a higher percentage of first serve certainly here down the stretch, but we've seen so many Love 30 leads come and go. Nothing is safe. Yeah, missed it long, so it's breakpoint chances right back. All right, I was wondering if I missed something. The body language suggested they might be changing ends. No, instead it's just Rodriguez tracking down a ball. She did indeed miss that one. First break point fought off, second to come here. Back to deuce we go. Oh, the swings. That's what makes this sport so wonderful. Alex Gruskin here. Appreciate all of you sticking with us. It's prime time. Round of 32 winding down here in the women's, girls 18 singles draw. Ay, ay, ay. Of all the moments for the double fault to creep in. It's playing to win. A bold foray forward from Eva Rodriguez. Grabs the break right back. She stays out in front. 4-3 deciding set. Look at that backhand cross court. It is been the biggest weapon in her arsenal today. And I love her decision to take that ball out of the air. Get forward. They will change ends 4-3. Still, again, one other match out on court number 1 right now at the Barnes Tennis Center. Of course, all these players competing this season looking to join an illustrious list of past champions. Show you the last 5 years' winners. Jovic, Kruger, each currently inside the top 100. I think Valinets is currently 109. Claire Gunaway continuing to ascend the rankings as well. And, of course, the list of past champions of this 18th event. Sophia Kennan, Cece Bellis, Shelby Rogers. You want to go back further to the Lindsay Davenport, Lisa Raymond, Jennifer Capriati 3-year run. What a run that is. Tracy Austin, of course, a former champion of this event. That's just the girls' 18s. You want to go over to the girls' 16s, you'll find other illustrious names. So much talent across the board. Of course, now it's on Eva Rodriguez once again, back out in front 4-3. Can she find that pivotal hold to separate herself here? Serve into the forehand has been the recipe today. Keep doing it until you see Ekstrand start to hit it more cleanly, right? Yeah, you see the frustration starting to set in. Ekstrand just asking why. Why are these balls sailing on me today? Again, Monica Ekstrand, the number 3 overall seed, the current world number 355. She needed 3 sets yesterday. Different situation now, though. 4-3, 30 love, she trails. Return spraying a little on her. Crowd now tuned in. Again, yeah. Well, you know where the serve's going to go. She was sitting on it, just didn't accelerate. Going to be kicking herself, certainly, should this match ultimately go against her. On the other side, Ava Rodriguez, the high percentage plays. They continue to pay off. Game point chances now for 5-3. No protest from Monica Ekstrand. She knew she missed it long. A loose game, no doubt, from the number 3 seed. And yet all you can do is compliment Ava Rodriguez. All the little things. One minor blip there maybe midway through this deciding set, but she's got separation. No matter what happens, she will have the opportunity to serve for this match. And now again, we talked about the pressures of this event, the premier event on the American Junior calendar. Third seeded Monica Ekstrand is going to feel all of that. Routine. Routine forehands what's drawn the error. That one sails on her as well. Ava Rodriguez is closing in. It sails long again. Just a really tough 2-game stretch. The errors leaking in. You wonder if just the totality of these last 2 days of tennis wearing on that heavily taped shoulder of Monica Ekstrand, the number 3 seed, facing 3 match points. appreciate it. Rodriguez not going to call that one out. It was close. Maybe even did leak a hair wide, but you don't want to win it on a shot like that, on a call like that. I appreciate that. Match point number 3 coming up. And that's how it ends. Arms in the air in celebration. Ava Rodriguez pulls off the upset of day number 4. The 17 seed, the rising senior, the University of Georgia commit. 3-6, 6-1, 6-3. Third-seeded Monica Ekstrand falls. Ava Rodriguez, a little bit of a blip there. She gives that break back, but ultimately able to break, hold, break, and close out the match 6-3 in the third. She takes it. Next up for Ekstrand, a date with 33rd seeded Chukwumile Clark. A matchup scheduled for 1 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Just about all of your round of 16 matchups now set in the girls 18 singles draw. Still one match out there on court battling the round of 32 matchup between Claire Hill, Janae Preston. It's your first top seed to fall. Again, top seeded Akasha Orobo through to the round of 16. Second seeded Julieta Pareja through to the round of 16. Oh, 0 victory today for 5th seeded Alexis Nguyen. Again, top seeds have fared well, but today belonged to Ava Rodriguez. She was up the early break in set number 1. Saw that one slip away, but just so sound down the stretch. Rodriguez advancing to the round of 16, keeping her hopes for New York alive. That'll do it for our coverage here. Day number 4 of the 2025 USTA Billie Jean King Girls 16s and 18s National Championships. We will be back tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, for round of 16 girls 18s play. Of course, we'll have the quarterfinals for the girls 16s tomorrow as well, and our coverage will continue all week long as we look to crown another great American champion emerging this week in San Diego. It's the premier event on the American Junior Tennis calendar. That's why, of course, we here at Cracked Racquets so grateful to be able to shine a spotlight upon it. Of course, a thank you to our team. Daniel Westhoff, Dalton Thieneman behind the scenes make everything possible. Thank you to the team in San Diego. Thank you to the Barnes Tennis Center, the perfect venue for an event like this. Thank you to all of you listeners, fans, viewers who tuned in to today's action. Again, our coverage continues tomorrow, 1 p.m. For now, signing off for everyone who contributed to today's broadcast. I'm your host, Alex Gruskin. You've been watching the 2025 USTA Billie Jean King Girls 16s and 18s National Championships exclusively here on the Cracked Racquets YouTube channel. We will see you all 1 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow for the girls 18s quarterfinals.